All right, we're live. What is going on, you guys? Welcome back to Dragon Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Roy, and we got a lot of things to talk about. We got to talk about some NBA preview, Razorback beating BYU, and we got so much more to talk about. I'm your host, Roy. Oh, sorry about that. Let me have my co-host, Mr. Homboum, also known as H-Bomb, and also Jax. You guys can talk up real quick.
What's up, everybody?
What's good? Back with another one.
All right. Let's do a little 30-second countdown real quick. All right, let's do some NBA talks. So, how hyped are you guys for NBA?
I'm pretty hyped. The Celtics won the first game against the 76ers.
Oh yeah, congratulations, Mr. Homboum, on the dub.
Always a good sign.
All right, so let's do some NBA talk real quick. So, a couple of NBA games going on today. Let's do some of the first ones I see, and then we'll talk about the Phoenix Suns versus the Mavericks. Big game for me, especially I'm a Suns fan, so this is honestly we're ready to whoop Dallas's butt, and let's go. I hope we win with the dub today, but we're gonna get into the. All right, let me share my screen real quick with you guys. Jags, do I sound fine on your side? Yeah. And Mr. Homboum, do I sound fine on your side?
Yeah.
Okay. And my camera looking good. So my camera didn't work. All right, let's share. All right, y'all can see my screen. Let me put these out. Sorry about that, guys, for the technical difficulties. All right, so games we got to talk about. Our first game of the day: Magic versus Pistons. This is more like a sleeper game to me. I think the Pistons will win with their new established roster they got with Jaden Ivey and some other people, and Kate Cunningham. I think this should be a really good team to put the Magic out for game one. But the Magic are really good with Pablo Banchero since they got from the draft, and they got some other assets in. So honestly, it's more like a sleeper game, or not sleeper game, like not the best game to watch, but it'll be a good show, I guess. I feel like both rebuilding teams, but then again, the Pistons are I think they'll be a play-in tournament team. What do you guys think about it?
Well,
Yeah, I think so too. I think what like Ryan said, it's just gonna be a sleeper game. Only people who are gonna watch are the only fans.
Yeah. All right, game two, we got Wizards Pacers. It's gonna be a really good game. I think Pacers will win it. I'm not a big fan of the Wizards. Still think they got time, and I think hot take. I think they're ruining Bradley Beal's career. I think he needs to leave, but that's just me. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I've got Pacers too. Gotta agree with H-Bomb.
Better team.
Well, your team is the Suns, so you have unvalid opinion.
I mean, the Suns are better than the Rockets, so.
It's all good.
What do you think, Mr. Homboum? Who do you think is going to win?
Well, I think the Hawks are going to win. Hawks are really good. Returning a good team, a good playoff team last year. I think they're going to win.
Okay, that's not bad. All right, next game we got Nets versus Pelicans. This is a really interesting matchup. Pelicans are a good team. They were a playoff team last year when they played against the Suns, took them to game 6. And then the Nets, we know that drama with Kevin Durant leaving and then Joe Tsai talking to him to stay. And here we are. The Nets have Kyrie and KD and a new pickup, Ben Simmons. Well, not really a new pickup, but from the James Harden trade, Ben Simmons, and he's looking to play. What before I want to talk about Ben Simmons. When he came to the NBA, were you guys really hyped up about him, or were y'all just like, he's probably just gonna be some random like a role player?
No, I think he's going to be the same as he did in Philly. He is one of the worst shots in the game, so I don't think he'll be making much of a difference.
Yeah, I've been watching Ben Simmons since he played for LSU in college, and I think he's an amazing player. Has such a high ceiling, but you know, to create this much drama, you need to play better and be healthy.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mr. Homboum, and I agree with you, Jax, as well. So who do y'all think is gonna win? I think this is gonna be a little shocker, but I think the Pelicans will win. I think Zion has been looking nice with his. He got a lot skinnier. He's not as fat what he was, and you have Brandon Ingram, you have CJ McCollum they added. You got a lot of players they added. I think this team will be really good.
I I'm rooting for the Pelicans. I hope they can pull it off. You know, I want to see Zion's career kind of take off.
Hmm.
And something, you know, I like Kevin Durant and I like Kyrie, but I just feel like their ship has sailed and maybe they should pass.
Yeah, I agree with you, Jax. What you think about this, man?
I think Katie and Kyrie still have a lot of energy and time left. I think they just gotta get back into gear.
Who do you think is gonna win?
I forgot the Nets.
Reasonable. Jax, up. Put your camera. Your face is not close to the camera.
You need to be the same height as Ronaldo.
Yeah, there we go. All right, our next game, Bulls versus Heat. So before we go into this talk, the Bulls, Zach LaVine is out with some left knee management. That's what I read on Twitter today. So I'm gonna say the Heat because they don't have one of their star players. See right here, Bucks. Zach LaVine need to miss open season opener versus Heat. Right there, but what is your thoughts on this? What do you think?
I mean, I think that he pull it off, especially with Zach LaVine.
Oh, you think they'll pull it out?
Yeah.
I think the Heat will win. I think Bam and Butler and Hero and everybody will show out for this game. I think this team will be really good in the playoffs too. Jax, what do you think about this, man?
I think the Heat pulled off just because they're a great team, and yeah, that's it.
Sound like the hype for the Heat and Bulls game, really, but okay. All right, next game. This one's kind of an interesting game. I actually kind of like to see Cavs and Raptors. I think this will be a really good game. I'm very hyped on this game. I think we're gonna see Donovan Mitchell play as he's now part of the Cavs. So I think him and Evan Mobley and Kevin Love and all of them are gonna be really well with this team. The Raptors, I love Scotty Barnes, and I think Mr. Homboum, you saw Scotty Barnes in the playoffs, and you could tell the audience, how you felt whenever you see Scotty Barnes.
Yeah. Let's make let's not mince words about Scotty Barnes. He can play.
He can. He's rookie. He won Rookie of the Year for a reason. Jax, what do you think about it?
Yeah, I think the Raptors will win just because they look good overall. I think, um, Cavaliers can get this one.
Should we just go to the main event of the match? I feel like this one I would love to talk about. If you guys cool with it, it's Suns versus Mavs. We got to talk about this game. Big game. This was a big game 7. Big game 7. And I knew Jax had to bring something, so that's why he was ready to talk. All right, so let's get down. Let's get down to this game: Mavs versus Suns at Arizona.
Hold up. I got something to say.
Of course,
Wow. Here we go with another Devin Booker classic with the give me that ball, thinking he's tough. Come on. Luka and the Mavs got this in the bag. Let's go.
Guys, we can cut this tension with a knife in this studio.
What do you think, Mr. Homboum? Who do you think takes the dub? I think the Suns will take the dub. The only thing I'm really scared is how our bench plays against their bench, and our bench is not the best. We have some injuries. Dario Saric is out for personal reasons as of what preseason was, but I think that could have changed today. Let me check if everything. Pretty sure the Phoenix Suns are playing. I think everybody's good to go, but I'm not a big fan of one guy on the Suns. I'm not a big fan of Damian Lee. He was played for the Warriors last year. We picked him up. He had some spurts in the preseason game, but he wasn't that crazy. I'm still not hyped over him. I feel like the Suns can go out and trade for someone like Jay Crowder for Jordan Clarkson. That's really what my high hopes are. But that's what I believe. Y'all could give me your input on the Suns versus Mavs game. I think the Suns will win, but I think it's going to be a close one. I think the Suns will win it out in the fourth quarter because that's what we're good at. We always come out clutch, and that's been our biggest game plan of all every time we play. What do you guys think? Homboum, Jax, what do you think?
No disrespect, but I think the Suns win it because the playoff lights haven't come on yet. I think that's how the Mavs play. Yeah, I think regular season game is everything.
So you think Jax,
I think the Mavs are going to lose tonight, but I think that once we get into games that have more weight to them, it's going to be more.
Okay.
Tonight is all.
I think the Suns will play with fire under them for what happened in Game 7. Sorry for the technical difficulties, guys.
I need Kylie Hunter to the front office for checkout.
Sorry for the technical difficulty, guys. Okay, so like we said, Sun. So you're saying Suns, Homboum, and Jax, you're saying Mavs.
Yep.
Okay. So speaking about now that we're talking about NBA talks for today, Mr. Homboum, you want to talk about Razorbacks versus BYU? A crushing game. We put them in the water. I think it was like 53-35. I think.
Yeah, let me pull up the exact score here. But
Yeah. Sorry about that.
The Hogs played a great game against BYU. Offense finally decided to show up. We opened the playbook. KJ Jefferson could not miss the entire game.
He was 73% for the completion wise. 73%. So honestly, this was really good for KJ Jefferson's. He came back from injury, right? So I'm pretty sure, right?
That's right.
And you said it. You thought we were gonna win it, right? You said you were gonna win it last pod.
I did, and after last game, we think of KJ Jefferson as a running quarterback, but I believe he is the highest rated pro QBR out of anyone in college football. He's a straight drop back passer. So this could be a game where it shifts the tide and the Hogs start to play a great offensive ball. I mean, that's what I'm hoping for. We got a bye week this week. Hopefully we get healthy on defense. Hopefully we can rattle off 5 wins in a row.
I didn't watch the game, but I did see the I saw Raheem Sanders. He dropped a touchdown, which was really nice. I think he dropped 2 touchdowns. And then we had who else? Rashad, or yeah, he had a touchdown. Matt Landers had 3 touchdowns. So I think that's like the game of the man of the match, I guess you could say. We had 1 interception by Hudson Clark, and that's really defense. How is defense? I didn't watch the game, but it looks like on paper it looks like it wasn't the best when it came to interception wise, but
Yeah, our defense is riddled with injuries. We can't seem to stay healthy. And that's kind of been the story for defense. Now we are rushing the quarterback very well. We have a high number of sacks per game, and that could be the savior for our defense this year.
mm-hmm.
But like I said, we got a bye week this week. We play Auburn, and hopefully we can get those injured players on defense.
Who do you think is going to win, Auburn or Razorbacks next?
Dogs are going to win it. We're going to go on the road and beat Auburn for the first time in almost 10 years.
Do you think it's going to be a close one, or do you think it's going to be a blowout?
I actually think it's going to be a blowout. I think it'll be the only blowout that we really have this year. I think Auburn's football team, the head coach is going to be fired any week.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems like their team isn't really playing for them as much as they should, and I think this will be the straw that breaks the camel's back.
Jax, what do you think, my man? You haven't been talking.
So I get it. Like Homboum said, H-bomb. Auburn isn't just they're not good this year, so but you never know. College football surprises us every single week.
Speaking about college football, did you guys see the Tennessee game where they took the whole goalpost and they put it in some pond or something, or like a river? Homboum, you're on mute.
Yeah, it was great. I love watching Alabama get beat. I'm jealous of Tennessee, but nonetheless, I love watching Alabama get beat. And, you know what? I approve of the celebration. Tear down that goalpost. If we would have won in Fayetteville this year, I hope that our goalpost would be on Dixon Street still.
Mm-hmm. The one game I do want to watch is I'm really hyped is LSU versus Arkansas. I always love that game. That game always gets me hyped up, but that's another time we could talk about. Any last words you guys want to say before we end off the pod? Jax, Homboum.
See y'all next week and do what you gotta do.
All right, let's hope our Suns win tonight. And thank you so much for watching. Please follow us on Twitter at Dragon Sports Podcast. We changed the name up a little now, so now you can find us a little easy. A big thank you to my co-hosts, both of them, Jax and Homboum, for doing this pod with me. And we're on episode 3. We're ready for 2 more episodes. We'll hit episode 5. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week with some more NBA talks, more Razorback talk. We'll probably do some NFL talks next week, and we thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Peace.